first segment, I had motherfucked pulled up first, but we can go in any order you want.
Listen, I'm down for a good motherfucked. It's been coming from my daughter. It's been coming from my daughter, Rue. It has,
really?
And it's an ego shot. It's her bedtime. She's 3, and she's gotten in this phase to where sometimes she enjoys bedtime with Dada, but recently it's mom or nothing. And when I say mom or nothing, I'm talking an exorcism style tantrum to where she's shaking. She's making noises I've never heard her make before when she cries. She's yelling so loud that the next morning she wakes up and she's got like the little Compton rasp when she's like lost her voice, because she gets so upset if mama doesn't do bedtime. Because my wife and I, one of us takes Scotty each night, the other takes Rue, and then we just switch back and forth. And obviously Scotty's kind of the easier one. She's sleeping through the night. She goes down very easy. She knocks out. She absolutely yugs her 8 ounces of milk.
Come on.
And she's out fairly quickly, so you get done earlier, and the other one's in the room with Rue, like just negotiating their ass off the entire time, to the point where you have to think about waterboarding her if you're going to get her down for bed. But Rue has been, it's like she asks, I walk in the room and I start to feel uncomfortable because I'm like, man, I hope she is down for Dad to put her to sleep tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I walk in and her first question is like, hey, who did bedtime last night? And I'm like, Mama did bedtime last night, so who's doing bedtime tonight? And I'm like, Dad is doing bedtime tonight. And it's just like her head goes up, bro, and it's like she sees like a substitute teacher that she hates, and that substitute teacher takes their job way too seriously, and it's like the energy just leaves the room. And
have y'all gotten a reason out of her yet? Like
she wants mama. She wants mama. Okay. I need mama to hug me. And I think it's just because mama's in the other room with Scotty, and a little bit of jealousy kind of sparks up.
Oh, okay.
But it wears my wife out, because she's like, it's not like she's that much easier with Charo.
Yeah.
Because Charo's got to put her down. She wants to do a lot of extra things when Charo's in the room. And because you read her a bedtime story, like you get her in her PJs, you read her a bedtime story, you brush her hair, you brush her teeth, you get her to the bed, then she usually wants you to do something extra. Hey, Dad, lay next to me, read me another book. And then, Dad, can you sing to me? Or, Dad, hey, I'm getting thirsty. And then you go down and get water, and you might bring it back up. Dad, I'm getting hungry. And that's where you draw the line. You're like, no, like, we know what's happening right now. We got to slow it down and pump the brakes. But recently, bro, she's just been going batshit crazy. Anytime I try to put her down for bed. And it's like, it's one of those shots to where it sucks for me, because I want to put her down. You got to have so much patience. It's like you're sitting there, and as she's screaming, hyperventilating, spazzing on the floor, and you just have to sit there in it, because anything I try doing, it just works her up even more. She doesn't want me to touch her, doesn't want me to do this. Don't look at me. I'm not looking at you. Then you catch yourself raising your voice, and you kind of just stop. And the moment like freezes, and this dog whistle noise is just in your ear, and you're like having a moment to where you're just sitting there seeing your toddler just scream on the ground, and you're just thinking, why is this so damn difficult? But that is my motherfucked moment is from my daughter, Rue. Because I feel like she's basically cussing me out anytime I try to put her down for bed.
Wait, I got to see Charo do a little bit of negotiating with her at Dad Combine, by the way.
Yeah.
And I wanted to pick your brain on that strategy too, and kind of if it fits with the bedtime strategy as well, of how are you handling that screaming? Like, what is your tactic? Because what I saw Charo do in the pool, Jack was fake drowning in the pool. Rue was loving that, and like,
save me.
Jack goes, and she grabbed the hand and pull him out, and they did it 800 times. I mean, Rue could have done that all day. And finally, Charo says, "Hey, 3 more times, and then we gotta go." And Rue very quickly was like, "No, Mom, we're doing this 1,000,000 more times. I'm never getting out of the pool." And Charo just stood there, quite literally like George Bush with the first pitch, brick wall, not afraid of terrorists.
Not afraid of terrorism.
It said, "Then how many more times would you like, Rue?" And I was like, I looked at Charo because I was like, I've never really seen a parent do that. I was like, that's kind of cool. Let's see what Rue says. And Rue was like, 5.
Because they can't count that high. No, you can't count that high. Why don't you give me a number? And we'll hold you to it. You don't like 3? Okay, what can you go up to?
What do you want?
Yeah.
She said 5. Charles said, that sounds fair. Let's do 5.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Is that just Charo?
Yeah, I mean, you're playing with things all the time because you're trying to like remain calm and stay patient because you don't want to argue, especially in front of other people. Like that's something that like internally frustrates me when I hear kind of like, you know, acting up or starting to throw a little bit of a fit or complaining a little too loud. It's like I'll start to get triggered a little bit more than I should because I'm just like, you know, you want your kid to just be on good behavior in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Then you're also reminding yourself they're 3, a lot of sensory, a lot of like all their senses are flared up right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's something you just figure out. Like you'll do it. I know a bunch of parents do it. Like if I'm trying to get Rue to eat or not even finish her dinner, but get her to eat a few more bites and you know, she's just not going to. And you're just like, you'll throw out the number 3, like, hey, just eat 3 more bites and you're done and you can be done.
Yeah.
Or she'll talk about the cookie. Hey, you're not getting a cookie whatsoever if you don't start eating. But then when it gets to a point, hey, 3 more bites and you can get a piece of a cookie. And then she'll be like, how about 2 more bites? And so I'll just say, you know what? If you take 1 more bite, I'll let you do 2 more bites. Do the math.
Come on.
We're at 3. She'll be like, okay. She'll eat a bite. All right, fine. 2 more bites
Then
and you
2
got
more,
it. Yeah,
we're
2 more
good.
bites and you got it. But it's like you're trying to give them control. That's all you're really trying to do. Like when you're thinking in those moments and you just know, again, you're negotiating with the terrorists. Like they have no reason.
Yeah.
They have their brain capacity isn't there to actually have a conversation. They just want to feel independent. They want to be in control. So if you like say something, they're kind of battling against it. You just try to throw it to them. All right, like what are your thoughts? What do you think? And knowing that they can't count that high. Or when Rue's wanting to scroll my phone and pick a song and I'm just like, sweetheart, you can't read. You can't read. You're not going to pick the right song.
I got it.
It's just the element of like giving them control in that moment.
Yeah.
And when they say 5, all right, great. 5 more times and we'll go.
Okay,
Or you'll
cool.
say like, hey, how many more minutes if she's watching TV? You know, how many more minutes? Well, you only got, you know, 1 more minute and then we're going to turn the TV off. And knowing that she's not going to like that. All right, how many more minutes? She'll be like 3 more minutes. Like, all right, Dad, I'll set a timer 3 more minutes. And then when it goes off, she gets up, she turns off the TV.
Really?
Or she'll tell me to turn it off. All right, Dad, you turn it off. And then you turn it off. But it's just like, it's just giving them the illusion of control when they're 3 years old. I don't know how it's going to work when they're 4, 5, 6, 7. If your parents are watching right now,
Yeah.
let me know what I need to look forward to and maybe some tactics that I can add in the survival kit in the book bag for when those times come. But it's like you just learn a whole new level of patience and just being like, all right, what's a tool? What question can I ask to make them feel like they have control right now?
Yeah, we did the old-fashioned D-Wade LeBron meme of on Rue with the syrup.
Yeah.
When I said, well, we can give Scotty some syrup, and you said, no, Scotty's too young. I said, oh, yeah, that's right. Syrup's only for big girls. And then Rue was like,
Hey, I am kind of a big
hey,
girl.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I am kind of a big girl.
I'm a big girl.